Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stevenson Park in Mountain View, California. It's also the campus of Therikoff Elementary School. We'd like to welcome you to the Mountain View Los Altos Girls Softball 12U Championship game. My name is Jim Leonard.
And my name is Kelly Nolte.
And we're going to bring you all the action today. Right now you can see the players around essentially home plate, and they're talking with the umpire, making sure they're going over all the ground rules. They flipped a coin just a few seconds ago to figure out who the home team was and
who the visitor was.
And who's the home team?
And the home team is the Purple Predators.
And who's the other team?
The Green Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We've been told that although they're the Mutant Ninja Turtles, they're not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because they're 12 and under. So just so you know, we have this qualification here. Now, in a year or two, they might be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Just to tell you something about the Predators, they finished the season as the #1 seed at the 12U level. They had a record of 11 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. Now, these two teams have played each other twice before. The Predators won one, and then the two teams tied. So that was the tie of the that we were speaking of. So we're going on a little longer here. Oh, here we go. There's handshakes. That might mean that they're going to be done in a second. We're going to tell you the starting lineups. Actually, in girls softball, all the players will bat. It's just they go to different positions in the field, but they continue in the same batting order where everyone bats and you don't come in and out of the batting order. I do need to tell you that I'm just going to use first names for players rather than their first and last names. So in case you're wondering why we're doing that, it's just a factor of keeping people that wouldn't do things good away. So tell me, what did you do before the games when you were in this situation? Did you lead the cheers?
Well, you usually warm up.
Okay, and then like they're out there cheering now. Why do they do that?
Gets them fired up and ready to play.
What's your favorite cheer?
Actually, the one they're doing right now.
And how does that go? Can you just say it without cheering it?
Okay. Pump it up. Pump that, what your team name spirit up. Keep it up. Keep your team name spirit up. Pump it up and keep it up. Keep it up and pump it up. Are we fired up? Yes, we're fired up. Are we gonna win? Yes, we're gonna win. Fired up, gonna win. Go, and then you say your team name.
Cool.
So.
Now we can see the girl that's starting to warm up to pitch right now. She has something on her face. What is that?
It's called a face mask, so she doesn't hurt herself if the ball went and hit her in the face.
Okay, and tell me about this ball they're playing with.
It's a 12-inch hard softball.
A hard softball?
Yeah, softballs aren't actually soft.
This is amazing stuff here. Now, she's going to pitch from the pitching plate back there. Why isn't she back there now?
I don't know what her warm-up technique is, but it helps her. So, if it helps her, so.
Everybody does it different, huh?
Yes.
Okay, here comes the catcher. We're going to be ready to start. KMVT Sports would like to thank our all sports presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, part of the Sutter Health Network. Choose your PAMF doctor today. And thanks to TVU for providing live coverage capabilities for today's games.
Thank you. All right. You like that?
Okay, here comes a first batter for the Ninja Turtles. The Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do you see any mutations on this batter here? No?
No, not currently.
She has 2 arms, 2 legs. Okay.
Yeah, no mutations.
Her name is Kate.
I believe
Now we
she's
have
number 7.
We have an issue now. The umpire's figuring out somebody is on the field that needs to be off the field. It's always something to mess you up at the beginning of a game.
Right. Anything that can't go wrong probably will go wrong, probably.
Okay, pitching for the Predators.
A beautiful strike.
Is Simi. Do you ever think you could get your ponytail as tight as that pitcher has hers?
No.
No. Well, she's hit by the pitch. You can see that. Here's another look at it. Tell us what you see.
Well, she tried to dodge it, but it bounced up and hit the heel of her foot, I believe.
I don't know if you've ever noticed it. I've noticed it from umpiring. When the pitch comes in, it has spin on it, and it hits the ground, and it always goes right at the batter.
Right, yeah.
People go, well, they didn't try to get out of the way. It's like, well, you have to see the spin to know.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another look at it. She got hit in a bad spot. That's not fun to be hit there. So they're going to take their time, make sure she's okay.
Well, they have time, so.
Of course, they're mutants, so they can probably just like regrow a leg, you think?
I'm not sure.
It might take a little more time than just today, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. There's her coach, Mark, and he's going to have her run a little bit. Safety is always a high priority.
Oh,
And there she heads to first. So Kate's aboard. And now Jackie is the batter. As here we are, a slow beginning to this game. But what a beautiful day, huh? Nice weather.
Is. It's not too hot and it's not chilly either. Oh,
There's a
beautiful bunt. That was a really good bunt.
Why was it such a good bunt?
It wasn't.
Well, here's another look. You can tell me.
Well, see, it wasn't right to the pitcher. It was to the third baseman because she wasn't cheating in low, so it made it easy for the person on first to get to second. And she probably would have been out if she had thrown it, but she kind of bobbled it a little.
It's tough sometimes to pick up that
and here
ball.
comes another bunt.
Why do you suppose they're bunting so much?
Well, actually, what they do if there's a runner, if he wants the runner to steal, he has them usually bunt on the first pitch and pull back or keep it there because he thinks it distracts the catcher.
Okay, this batter is Maggie.
Yes.
And that batter was hit by the pitch.
As well, yes. It was her foot as well, I believe. Now the bases are loaded and Alicia is up to bat.
Here's another look.
Yeah,
Yes.
that did hit her. The batter currently can really hit the ball, so.
Oh, she's a good hitter, this Alicia is the batter.
Yes.
Again, we're only doing first names. And that's right over our heads. You can hear it hit the stands right behind us.
Yes. As we dodge the ball.
Whoa, now they're throwing them back at us.
Yes.
Okay, so 0-2 count.
Oh, and there's a ball on the ground.
So I believe the count's 1-2 to Alicia with the bases loaded.
Mm-hmm.
And in the dirt.
Another ball in the dirt.
Now, can that runner from third come in?
She can if she feels she can. I'm not sure Mark will send her because of her foot, though. So, I don't know.
That's true. She was hit by the pitch. That's one way to cripple the other team, huh?
Yes.
Okay, it's 2-2. Ooh, called strike 3.
Ooh.
That's a big out.
It is, because she's one of the good hitters.
Here's the pitch. You can see that.
Oh, that was a beautiful pitch.
Right down the middle.
Yes.
I think she was thinking about something else.
Right, yes. And here's a lefty.
This is Sophie.
Yes.
Pitch gets
Oh,
away.
here she comes. And she's out at home.
Here's another look. See, there's the pitch, gets away from the catcher. Somewhere we'll see the runner coming in from third. There she comes. You see the pitcher put herself in the way.
Which is a smart idea, so she can't touch home.
There's another look at that. Look at that. There's one in the dirt.
Oh, and he's not
The
sending
runner's,
her.
I think he wanted to, and I think she started to go, then she looked at him.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 down. Runners on second and third now.
Both in scoring position.
And this is Liz. No, this is Liz. Oh, no, it's Sophie, yeah.
Sophie, yes.
And there's another tag at the plate.
Well, this catcher is a really good catcher, so.
You can see here, we're looking at it again. The ball gets away. Catcher gets rid of the, or doesn't get rid of the ball quickly, but tags the runner quickly. The ball came back to her, kind of like room service.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we finished the top of the first inning. It's 0-0.
Yes.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, I find it extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients. That's why we've been with PAN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
KMVT 15 provides an array of professional media services for businesses. Our video services include ribbon cuttings, grand openings, promotional, training, corporate culture, testimonial, and much more. By hiring our professional staff, you are helping to support our mission to provide resources and educational opportunities to the community. Give us a call today.
Here we go with the bottom of the first inning. The Purple Predators will be hitting against the Green Ninja Turtles. Pitching for the, if I can do this right, will be Alicia.
Alicia.
Right? Alicia. See, I get corrected. That's why I like having people that know the game rather than just these people that are just talking heads that come out to announce.
Yeah.
You said there was a sign down the third base line. Is it still there when they're up? There's a sign.
Yeah, when the purple is in the field, it's a really cool sign.
Okay, we'll check that. When
they're in the field next.
Okay, we have some information about the teams, or the first batter for the Predators, who's going to be Rachel. For the first time this season, she's going to be batting leadoff. She led the team in triples and doubles and only struck out once all season. Her favorite position is catcher, and she's thrown out runners 16 times trying to steal. You said she was a good catcher.
Yes, she is a good catcher. She usually does. She usually bats clean off. So.
She takes strike one.
She's also very capable, obviously capable of hitting the ball.
And there it is,
That's
up the center field.
Is that the first hit of the game, I believe?
You're right. Here's another look. You see she just strokes it over the pitcher's head.
It's a really nice line drive right where nobody was.
I don't know where that ball came from. The umpire's trying to figure that out.
Almost hit him in the head.
Yeah. It's kind of nice when you have the equipment on already and they throw balls at you, but
Yeah. Not so nice if you don't have equipment on.
gives us the chance to tell you that behind the plate is Bruce Campbell. And on the bases is Chris Machala.
The runner on first base is also a really fast runner.
So we should expect her to go. When can she leave the base here?
When it leaves the pitcher's hand.
There
Yep,
she
there
goes.
she goes.
The batter now is Simi. She was
Yes.
pitching in the
Yes.
for the Predators.
I guess her benefit is she knows where the umpire's calling the balls, strikes, and not.
You have to adjust with every umpire, huh?
Yes.
Okay, it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
She dodged that one.
Yeah. Looked inside, but it didn't look that far inside. Do you think she throws a curve?
I'm not too sure. I think she might have ball movement though,
Okay.
which is a very nice thing to have as a pitcher.
Why is that? Actually, it's because if the ball moves, the batter will be swinging it where it used to be.
Right.
Oh, line drive caught by the pitcher. That was a well-hit ball right up the middle. See the pitcher snagging right at her feet.
Barely got that.
And nobody covered second. That would have been interesting.
Yes. Nobody was there at second.
Sorry, we can't do this. Hey, Mark. Mark, they gotta go back.
We have someone down the first baseline, and they're in the way, so the umpire's going down to chase them away.
I'm not sure.
And this is batter number 3. This is Irene. She's a versatile player, it says here, having played mostly at left field, third, and catcher through the season, with an on-base percentage of .678. I mean, she's on a lot. She's a tough out. She's been an outstanding backup catcher. She has a great arm and has thrown out runners at second 3 times.
She took the called first strike.
So we saw this runner on second steal very easily. How come she's not going to third, do you think?
It's an easier throw for the catcher to go to third base because it's a lot closer, and she's right-handed, so it's easier.
Okay, so it's 1-1 count.
Ooh.
Drop. Oh, I guess it was a 1-2 count.
Yes.
What happened there? Tell me about that play.
It was a drop third strike, so if the catcher drops the third strike, the runner can run to first base, which she did there. So, and now there is a runner on third and first.
So first and third and 1 out,
Yes.
and the batter is Grace.
I wouldn't be surprised if the runner on third steals home.
Okay, now you got me confused because isn't that a shorter throw for the catcher?
Yes.
Just giving you a bad time.
Oh, that's
Level
nice.
center.
Open. She.
There's the first run of the
Oh.
game. Oh, there's a play at second. She's called out.
She did look out to me. But she knocked in a run and moved the runner at first to third.
Here's another look. You can see the ball's hit to center field. The center fielder sort of waits for it to come to her, but then it bounces away from her. The runners kept going, but she got the ball back in quickly. That's important, huh?
Oh, yeah, she got her. Now, I actually believe the batter and the runner on third are sisters.
Yes, they are. This is Layla. And it says here she's a clutch hitter, registering 7 RBIs at all critical points in the game. Would you say this was a critical point, first inning?
Yes.
That's a big run out there, huh?
You want to score probably 1 run so you have momentum for the rest of the game.
Okay, that's Layla taking a walk.
Yes.
So we've got 1 run in, 2 runners on, and 2 outs.
Oh, and here's the out at 1. Yes, out. And the runner on third went home.
But does she score? Does that count?
Yes, so it's a 3-run limit.
No, that was the 3rd out, so she doesn't get to score.
No, it doesn't count.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be back with inning number 2 in a moment.
We have a job to do out here today.
To be a winning team, you have to work like a winning team.
My team depends on me.
And my team is 50,000 strong. Looks like a lot of work's going into this.
This is what it feels like to be part of a team.
A winning team.
The Action Team.
Get in on the action at actionteam.org. Are you in?
Take my hand and start a brand new day. And together as one we'll start to see some change.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people, connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Here we are with the start of the 2nd inning. I just wanted to tell you that we have some notes from each of the teams. And it says that the Turtles got off to a slow start this year, kind of like this game.
Yes.
They lost a game and then had back-to-back ties. And one of them was against this Purple Predator team.
Yes, I think the tie brought their momentum up to start winning some games.
It says they're a friendly bunch and didn't realize the whole point was to win softball games, even if our opponents were disappointed by the result. It says the head coach needed a way to motivate the Turtles. Him and his daughter went shopping, and they thought it was funny to buy the coach a pair of Mutant Ninja Turtle pajamas. This gave the coach an idea on how to motivate his team. He shared a picture of himself in the Turtle PJs once they won a game. So they had to win to see this picture of him in his PJs. Well, that lit a fire and propelled the Turtles to their first victory. The coach made good on his promise by posting a full body shot of himself in his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle PJs. Of course, I don't think he's a teenager either, is he?
No.
No.
He might have outgrown that phase.
I'm not sure about outgrown. If you noticed in his back pocket, the third base coach there, he has, it looks like paint chips. I mean, he's got these colored panels. What is that?
Yeah, I believe so. He actually, instead of giving signs, he uses those, which I find interesting. I've never seen that method before.
Okay, batting for the Turtles is Sophie. You might remember she was up last inning, so she's special. She gets to bat in 2 innings in a row. You know why that is?
I believe the 3rd out occurred on a steal while she was batting.
That's right. So she gets to continue her bat, but she gets to start over with balls and strikes.
Yes.
Now the girl pitching now, who is
Nadia.
Nadia.
Yes.
That's right. Very good. It's great having you know the names. She's not throwing quite as hard as the pitcher in the first inning.
No, she's a good pitcher, but not as fast. She is in the zone, but she's not quite as fast. But it makes it harder on the batters because they timed this other pitcher, and now they have to retime their swings to this pitcher.
That's ground ball foul on the third baseline. So when you do the lineup, do you put your better hitters at the top of the lineup?
Yes.
So then they have the better pitcher when the better hitters are up, huh?
Right. Because then if you had the back of the lineup hitting with the better pitcher, it's harder. She got walked. Some coaches actually put like a good hitter at the back of the lineup, so they still have a chance at the back of the lineup.
Okay, batting now is Lizzie.
Oh, that was a good pitch. The shortstop's covering second. She's ready for the steal every pitch.
The runner's not going, but the pitch is high.
Yes.
When will that runner take off from first? When do you think? The catcher?
When the catcher bobbles it or it goes past her, probably. Because this catcher has a good throw, so they want to do it unless it probably went past her. So.
I'm guessing not many go past her.
Mm-mm. She was a little ahead of that pitch.
That ball looked like it was just sitting there for a long time.
Yes.
Wait for the ball, Lizzie.
So that's what you were saying earlier about changing the timing. That makes it harder on some of these hitters.
Yeah, as you noticed with her swing, it made it harder on her, I think.
That's ball 4.
Yes. That was a really good at bat.
Why do you say that?
Because it was a full count, so.
Ah, okay. Okay, now batting is Jaden. I'm just realizing I'm having a problem because I have a number next to their number and it's messing me up. I keep looking for things.
Oh. She attempted a bunt, but it looked foul. Or it was called foul.
When she hit it, it bounced in front of the plate, though. I mean, it was in fair territory. What happened?
It rolled back into foul. If the catcher had played it while it was in fair territory, it would have been fair. Oh, another foul. Now she's going to hit. She won't bunt.
Why is that?
Because if you bunt on 2 strikes and it's a foul, you're out. So.
Tell me about her bunt there. Why wasn't it successful? Big words I can't do.
I'm pretty sure she moved her bat. Like she was moving her bat while it was hitting.
Okay, it's 0-2. Bit of a problem there.
Right. About 3 players went for it, and there's a second where they didn't know who was getting it. Now bases are loaded.
Bases loaded and nobody out.
Yes.
And hitting is Ellie. There's another look. You can see it's a seeing eye ground ball, they call that.
Yes.
The first pitch is ball 1.
Oop. She was early on that pitch.
Just want to tell you, Ellie has been playing softball since kindergarten. She took 2 years off to play lacrosse, but came back because she missed the camaraderie of softball. She has played Summer Stars, Nova Fall Ball, and Spring Rec seasons. She loves rec season. Clean her foul because she makes new friends and memories. Ellie is also one of our team's strong catchers, it says.
Yeah, she caught last inning, or this inning, when they were in the field. Oh, and there's the guy holding up the sign.
Oh.
Just says defense, but.
Ah, okay. It's down in the third base stands.
Ooh. Drop third strike. Oh, the batter's out. Yes. Yeah, so the batter couldn't take one because there was a runner on first
Bit of
base.
confusion there, yeah. On the drop third strike with less than 2 outs and a runner on first, the batter is out on the strikeout.
Yes.
We'll see that here. She swung and missed. Catcher
She was
dropped
early.
it. She then ran.
Oh.
Now the coach is asking about it. There's a throw to first. Why wasn't she out there?
Because she had to tag her.
Yes, it's a tag situation. It's not a forced situation.
Correct. And then the runner on third went home at that opportunity because the ball was at first base.
There's always a danger in softball when you start throwing the ball around, huh?
Mm-hmm. And also, in foul, the only fence is to the end of the dugout. So if you make a bad throw to first or third, you kind of have a problem.
It could go out of play, and the runners get to advanced bases.
Yes. 1 base maximum.
The umpires are discussing what happened.
Yes.
And their decision, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So the umpire's reiterating that it was a
drop third
strike, but that the runner at first meant that the batter was out. So there's no forced situation. So now with the strikeout, that's the first out of the inning, but the runner scored. So.
Yes. Now the game is tied at 1-1.
And now batting is Quincy.
She puts down the bunt and she.
You can do it, Quincy.
Plate is invisible right now. It has some pretty good dirt on this field. It covers that plate very, very well consistently.
Yes. We'll probably see Bruce sweeping that off quite frequently.
Now, why didn't she bunt that one?
Because it looked to be a ball, so she wouldn't want to.
Yeah, it was out of the strike zone. Yeah.
She wouldn't want to take it as a strike. It isn't. Oh. Yeah. Oh, and oh.
So what happened good on that play?
Well, there was the third baseman was covering the steal, but the shortstop was backing her up as well as the left fielder. So that was good. That's why she wasn't able to take home, because if they weren't backing up, the ball probably would have rolled for a while. But
and those, how many runners would have scored?
probably just the Lizzie on third. I don't think the runner on second would have gone to third because the ball would be right behind third base.
Okay, we have runners at second and third. And
oh, that was a nice bunt.
And 1 out.
The reason the catcher was thinking about not throwing it is because she knew that if she threw it, that runner on third would come home, and what do you know, she did.
And she waited a long time before she made that throw to first. I
Yes.
thought the runner was going to beat it out. There she looks at third. She's trying to figure out what to do, and then she fires it to first. Gets the runner there, but the return throw is
was
not in
late.
time.
Yes. I believe that run that came in did not count because that was 3 outs.
Oh, okay.
I think that's why her coach told her to throw it.
Well, I missed an out somewhere here, so if that was the third out, it's odd that she would have hesitated then, huh?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be back with the bottom of the second after this.
Have a kit so you're ready for any emergency. Develop a plan for what you and your family will do before disaster strikes, and stay informed during severe weather any way you can. Visit weather.com/ready and let the Weather Channel help keep you safe in emergencies.
The environment is my passion. Every day, I live for the outdoors and all of its challenges. That's why I enlisted in the Coast Guard. Now, I serve to protect the environment and defend my country. It's like I was born for this.
Were you born ready for a greater challenge? Find out at GoCoastGuard.com.
To be a good father is the most important job in a man's life. But it doesn't have to be hard. Play catch. Go to a park or visit a zoo. Help your child with their homework. Sit down together for dinner. Ask them how their day was. Things get busy, and sometimes we all fall short. But the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Here we are back at the Mountain View Los Altos girls softball 12 and under league championship game. Just to tell you some information about the league, there's 522 players in the league. You know how many new ones there are? New girls playing this year. It's 202. That's a lot of new girls, isn't it?
It is a lot, yes.
Of course, a lot of them would be the 6Us and the 8Us, but
yes. But I believe there were a few new ones in 12U this year.
yeah, it's amazing how many schools do you think are represented by those 522 players?
I would think somebody told me over 20.
Yeah, it's 57. Is that like impossible? Can you
That's
name 57 schools in this area?
No.
I can't either, no.
No. I can name probably 3 that I know of.
One's Therkoff right here, right?
Yes, and the one I go to.
Okay, we're going to have the Purple Predators bat. 2-1 is the score with the Ninja Turtles mutating to the lead.
Yes.
If I can say that. Can I say that?
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay.
But this probably will be a very close game. They're both really good teams. Oh, and the Neon Green Mutant Ninja Turtles have a new pitcher.
And yes, they do, and it's
Quincy.
Quincy, yes. And batting is Taylor for the Purple Predators.
And she takes her second ball.
The umpire lost one of his straps. So have you ever seen an umpire make a bad call?
It happens, but, you know, they're only human.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not mutants or nothing like this team here, huh?
No.
Oh, that's a nice foul ball.
Luckily, we didn't have to dodge that one.
Yeah, that one wasn't right at us.
Yes.
So Quincy's throwing the ball right at the plate here, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
That's really good announcing when you say that, then they throw a strike. You know, it's just
We're psychic.
Yes.
Ooh, that was close.
Now, you told me earlier about the pitcher who had a face mask on. You can see the shortstop has one on. Why does she have that?
Usually most infielders wear them because they've either been hit in the head or been hit in the face, or they've seen somebody be hit in the face. And it can actually really cause injury if you get hit in the face.
Well, here's Taylor's hit to center field. She just strokes it. That was an excellent swing. See, she makes it to first safely, so
beautiful single.
The Predators are ready to go again.
Oh, and she steals too easily.
She's pretty quick. Now, these teams, the names, the Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Predators, where do those come from?
Well, the team usually decides together on what their team name is. And they make it up usually. Pretty popular one is Gummy Bears.
What was your team this year?
The Red Ninjas.
Oh.
Oh, another nice hit.
Base hit. Is she going to score?
Yes, she is.
Comes on in.
The score is tied now. That was a nice hit. Nice single with an RBI.
That was Jennifer with that hit. Smack right over the shortstop's head. You can see her running from second. She waited to see if it was going to be caught. Outfielder gets it in, but they couldn't get her at the plate.
Oh, foul. See, I think the third base coach is sending the runner at first, but she couldn't go because it was a foul ball.
The batter now is Nadia.
We just saw her pitch. She has 2 strikes.
So Quincy continues to throw the ball right at the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you think of that pitch?
I wouldn't have swung at that, no.
Just a bit low.
Yes.
So I think it's 1 and 2.
Oh, nice.
The ball was fair down the right field line. Here comes another runner in to score.
Yes. She got a double.
Here's another look. You see her swings a little late. She cuts under the ball and sends it right down the right field line. The ball gets by the right fielder. And Jennifer comes in to score. And Nadia has a double. The battle now is Maramezi. She did not play softball until this season. She's going to make her first start today at first base. Now, both these teams have some players that aren't able to be here. They're on a
Disneyland trip for choir, I believe.
You knew that.
Yes.
Is that from Graham? Is that?
A lot of the public schools in this area sent their choir to.
Is this to punish them?
I don't know. I think it's more of a fun thing. But,
okay.
But like the Mutant Ninja Turtles are missing one of their best players, Andy Kameen, the head coach's daughter. So. I wonder if anybody's going to hit it over that fence out there.
3 balls and 2 strikes. See if Quincy can throw the ball over.
Nope. Oh. The catcher
so that was the last batter in the order for the Predators, so they're going to start again at the top. And it's Rachel Dove.
I wonder why the catcher didn't throw it at the last play. She probably could have had her when she stole third, but.
Yep, you always wonder why. Sometimes they're thinking. Sometimes they don't get a good feel from the third baseman if they're not looking directly at them. The runner stole second. Why'd she do that?
She knew that the catcher wouldn't throw it to second because if she threw it to second, she'd have the runner in third would have home easily.
Yeah, she would score.
So they'd rather have the runner on second than a runner at home. So. Ooh, nice.
Ground ball through. And that's the 3rd run of the inning. And what does that mean?
They switch. Well, now it's the end of the inning.
Here's another look. Go ahead. Why did it end with 3 runs?
Because there's 3 runs. So the first 3 innings, there's a 3-run limit. So.
That's right. Now you've been playing for like 300 years now. Is that right?
I've been playing since I was 5. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the end of 2 innings. We'll be back in a moment.
Since 1982, KMVT 15 has been providing media resources to the community. Yearly, we train over 300 youth through our video camps. We offer classes in all areas of media, from video to editing, photography, graphics, and much more. KMVT 15 is your community resource, connecting communities through media.
Ever since we moved to the United States, Palo Alto Medical Foundation has been taking care of our health. We love our doctor. She is always ready to listen to us and is very professional and answers all our questions and is very reassuring. PAMF has been there not just for my own family, but for the whole community, whether they're seeing patients or providing doctors for our free medical clinic.
Here we go with the top of the third inning. How many innings are we going to play today?
6 innings.
6. That's a lot.
Yes.
Okay. You think you can talk that long?
I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out.
I'm sure your parents have no doubts about that. Okay, who's pitching now for the Predators?
It's still Nadia. She pitched last inning. She's going to pitch this inning, and she's the pitcher that gave up the 2 runs. So.
Now, why didn't the girl at the beginning of the game who was pitching really well, why didn't she stay in pitching?
I believe she was the better pitcher. So for the first 3 innings, there's a 3-run limit. So they want to save her for the last 3 innings where there isn't a limit.
Because the girls can only pitch so many innings in a game.
Right. I
It's
believe
so many outs.
I believe the first 3 innings, first 4 innings, it's 2 innings, and then.
Yeah, that's right.
Or
the
6 outs, so.
Yeah, they can get 6 outs in the first 4 innings, and then they could pitch the rest of the game.
Yes.
And it could go past 6 innings. How's that possible?
So there has to be a winner. So there can't be a tie. So if they need to go extra innings, they will. With tiebreaker rules.
Okay, leading off for the Ninja Turtles will be Lily. And we have some information about Lily, not even her best friends now.
As you notice, they warm up before every inning just to make sure they stay loose.
I'm confused. I can't find Lily on my list. Can you find the 2? 2? Oh, 2. Wait.
No.
Okay, they're going to look up some information about Lily. Here she comes up to bat.
Right here.
Oh, here we go. Her favorite position is second base. It says that she once struck out 3 people in a row in 1 inning while she was pitching. She also hit a triple in one of her games last year. She loves dogs.
And her
Turtles like dogs? I didn't know that.
I don't know.
She spends all her free time reading.
And then she has a twin sister, Rose, who's, is she up after her? No.
No, we have someone in between, and then Rose. They want to be too close,
Yes.
They do dress alike, though. Is that common?
Well, they do have to wear the same uniform, I believe, don't
true.
they?
That's true. What am I thinking? Yeah, of course.
Of course they're dressed the same. Ooh, that looked close.
That's one thing you hate as an umpire, when the batter starts backing out.
Uh-huh.
And then the pitch is right at the plate, and it's like, oh, it's just off. 3 balls, 1 strike, and there's ball 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now we have Izzy.
Don't get confused. There's a Lizzie and an Izzy. They are 2 different people.
I couldn't be any more confused. Lizzie's favorite positions are catcher and first base.
You're reading off Lizzie's. You got to read off Izzy.
Oh,
Izzy.
see, I did get confused, didn't I?
This one? Oh, yes.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Isabella, that's why I missed it. Her favorite position is second base. Ooh.
Ooh, she just got hit in the hip.
It's her first year in the league, and she is very excited to make the championship. She likes that the coaches teach the girls a lot and work on their skills. Isabella has made some great plays at second to get runners out at first.
Oh, was it her? I thought it was her hip.
We're going to see another. We're going to see where she's hit exactly. Tell me about where she's hit.
It might have been her under. Ooh.
Sort of in the back, kind of high. Right on the ribs, huh?
Yeah. Luckily, this pitcher isn't as fast as the pitcher we saw in the first inning.
Yes. So then this is Rose, the sister of Lily. Is that right?
Yes. Look, they're even wearing the same cleats. Haha.
Well, but her sister looks a lot taller.
Yeah, I know. It's this crazy thing called science.
Is that right?
Yeah.
The DNA and all that stuff?
Yeah, chromosomes and such.
You mean you just don't only play softball, you go to school as well?
Yeah, kind of have to, I guess. Kind of law.
Oh. 3 balls and no strikes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, ball 4.
Ball 4 to
Walk-
Rose.
She walked 4 batters to get the bases loaded. Oh, and this is 12U, so you can walk a runner home.
Yes, at 10U level you cannot. The
No.
coach comes out to talk.
Oh.
Just to tell you about Rose, her favorite position is shortstop. And Rose made a double play last year, catching a fly ball and then tagging the runner at second. When she was playing catcher in Summer Stars, she threw a girl out when she was trying to steal second base, I guess, from catching. Besides softball, she also loves basketball. And she also loves to hang out with her friends. That's cool.
I like my friends, too.
Okay, am I one of your friends?
Sure.
Oh.
Sure.
Wow, that feels good. I'm sure your parents are relieved.
Yes.
The next batter is the leadoff hitter. Remember, they bat all the way through the order. Every girl bats before. We're changing pitcher here, in case you're wondering about the delay.
Yes.
So the batter will be Kate. KMVT thanks to the Palo Alto Medical Foundation for their continued support of KMVT's sports coverage. Equipment for live coverage of today's games was provided courtesy of TVU. Okay, so the pitcher, did you get her number?
It's the same pitcher. Yeah, it's the same pitcher.
Yeah, it's the same pitcher. Why is she throwing then?
So since there's a new pitcher or the same pitcher,
but you.
I think it's because she hit a few batters. I don't know.
It's quite interesting.
I have no idea why she gets to warm up more, but I've never seen that before. So, because it's the same pitcher.
I was thinking it had to be a new pitcher, but
yeah, it's not. So. Oh, as you see, all the runners that are on the bases are currently talking to their third base coach.
Yes, they are. What do you think he's telling them? Run fast?
Probably something like, since they have less than 2 outs, be careful on pop flies and such.
So they don't get doubled off, huh?
Yes.
Watch the line drive. That's always the killer in this situation.
It is.
And do you think this batter can hit a line drive?
Yes. Probably. We haven't seen her hit yet because she got hit by the pitch in the first inning, so she easily got to first base in pain.
Yes, and then she got tagged out at the plate. She didn't she?
Yes.
So she didn't have such a great first inning.
No.
So here we go with action. Bases loaded, nobody down. And Kate.
This is a beautiful situation for the Ninja Turtles to catch the Predators again.
I mean, to catch up in the score, they're down.
Yes. 2 runs.
Now we have timeout.
Yes, the umpire called timeout.
He's going over to talk, I think, to the scorekeeper. Can you see that? So now they're going to go over and talk about something. I'm not sure what the deal is. Let's see. We got lots of things to talk about here.
I've never really seen this type of thing happen, and I have played so many games in my life. I have no idea what's going on.
We were talking earlier about the PJs that the coach wore. It said after that incident with the PJs that the Turtles seemed to pick up the pace, winning 3 out of 4, along with another tie against a tough Los Gatos interleague opponent. The second half of the season started much like the first half. A very well-played loss to the Red Ninjas, and yet another tie versus the Black Magic. You can tell that their season record was 7 wins, 3 losses, and 4 ties. They were the number 3 seed in this tournament, but yet they made it to the championship game.
Yes, my team was actually the 2nd place seed, and we had kind of a hard loss to like the 7th place seed or something. So that was kind of interesting.
Okay, we have a batting situation where the
Looks like there may be a batter that's out that wasn't.
I think somebody was out of order. I don't know how we missed it. Andy's out, so there's not.
But Andy was never originally in the lineup.
We're going through our lineup that we have, and we haven't missed a thing because we're like right on top of it, huh?
Yes.
And so, but the last batter here that's listed is not here today, and that's the coach's daughter.
Yes. Oh, maybe that's what they're talking about because he actually put her in the lineup.
Yeah, they listed him here, so I'm thinking that's where they're having the problem.
Yeah, because they actually listed her, but they listed her out every inning.
Yeah.
Well, since we're talking about Andy, why don't we read something?
Who do we want to read about? We can read about Andy because she's not here. She's the daughter of the head coach, and it's Mark, so that's like poor kid, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's not playing due to a middle school course trip to Disneyland. She's probably on Space Mountain right now, huh?
Oh, my favorite.
She's the primary catcher and one of the team's best hitters. Andy was selected to the Nova. Tell me about Nova. What is that?
So it's the traveling team for summer and fall, and you have to try out, and pretty much the top players make it. There's a B and a C team, and I'm actually going to play in summer on the Nova team.
Cool.
So
it says it's her fifth consecutive summer playing for Nova.
Twins who had the wrong jerseys on. 3 and 4, 4 and 3.
The twins we had talked about earlier.
They
of course, after there's a pitch, none of this matters. So I'm not even sure why we're doing this.
Right.
If somebody bats illegally out of order, it turned out that the two twins had switched jerseys. But after a pitch is made, it doesn't matter. I guess that was the last girl there. Hadn't they thrown a pitch to her? They had. They threw it inside.
Yes.
So after that pitch is made, it's all dead. It doesn't matter. None of it.
They should have brought it up.
None of it matters. So we just we should not have been just waiting there forever because once a pitch is made, all of that becomes mute. You just go on.
The scorekeeper needed to do it after the runner on third base had batted.
Yeah. Oh, the runner going to third is forced out.
Yet they scored a run.
They got the run.
So it's an RBI for the leadoff hitter.
So it's a ground out. So it's a
1 out.
Here's another look. You can see she smashes it. And it goes down to third. Catcher's looking for a play home, but there isn't one.
Because there's a force.
And here's the next batter. She sends it out to center field. Oh, there's a force at second.
Oh.
And the runner comes in to score.
I believe that is the 3. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
I think it's 2.
But that batter that just hit a line drive, her first at bat, she hit one to the same exact spot.
There's a line drive right up the middle. You can see the fielder starts to look to first and then remembers second, and they get the force out there.
Yes. That the batter that hit it, she hit it in the same spot last at bat.
The batter now is Maggie. We've had 2 runs in this inning. If they get one more, we end the inning, huh?
Yes. Well, not the inning, the top of the inning.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a little dribbler. And she's thrown out at first for the 3rd out of the inning.
Yes.
We'll be back to bring you the bottom of the inning in a moment.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Nicole Malachowski, a U.S. Air Force Fighter Squadron Commander and the first woman pilot with the United States Air Force Aerial Demonstration Team. My fellow airmen and I know that each of us plays a huge part in our victories, whether in the air or on the ground. We couldn't accomplish our mission without using everyone's skills to reach our goals. Embracing our differences and working together is also what has made America strong. Thank you for your support, and remember, our strength lies in our diversity. This message brought to you by the United States Air Force.
I was at a fire department training and I had these shooting pains when they just shot right up into my temples. I went to Palo Alto Medical to follow up with my doctor. He found a heart murmur. It turned out to be an aortic aneurysm, which would have killed me had he not caught it. I don't really like going to the doctor, but I truly like going and seeing the guy. He's a great doctor and he saved my life.
Here we are at the bottom of the third inning. This is the championship game at the 12U level for Mountain View Los Altos girls softball. The next batter will be Simi.
And Simi is their best pitcher. You might even argue that she is the best 12U pitcher in the league. With 67 strikeouts and 42 innings pitched this season, Simi has complete command of every game she's in. Simi is cool as can be. Even in the most critical moments of the game, she finds a way to get them out. 8 times this season, Simi has finished games with strikeouts.
Okay, and she's going to be followed by Irene.
Who
We already told you about Irene. She's a versatile player. So who's pitching now for the Mutant Ninja Turtles?
It's still Quincy.
So this will be her second inning, as I remember it.
Yes, it is her second inning.
It's a beautiful day. A little bit of a breeze, but the temperature couldn't be any nicer. There's a great big plane. See it flying out in left field out there? See way up there?
Kind of looks like it's a plane, but it kind of looks like a blimp a little bit.
Yeah, it's a great big military plane, cargo plane. In case you pick up the sound and the speakers we have placed around the diamond. Okay, so here comes Simi. Quincy's pitching, and we'll be starting the bottom of the third inning here.
Oop. Right to the first baseman. Out at 1.
So now Irene will bat.
Just give me 50 cents. Okay.
Here's another look. You can see that ball just hugs the line, doesn't it?
Yes.
Swung on and missed. Okay, 1 strike count.
Now it's a 2-strike count.
Yes.
That's for the next game.
Getting information about the next game. 2 strikes, a foul ball hit our direction.
Thank goodness for fences.
It'd probably be hurt. You'd probably be hurt if you got hit by that ball, huh?
Yeah.
That pitch got all the way back into the umpire.
Yes.
You can see the home plate is getting covered again. It's
Yes.
mutating, I think. No? There's a ground ball
nice.
to third.
And she's out.
Beautiful throw to first. Here's a replay. As you see that ball just smack down the third base line.
It was a nice fielding by the third baseman, Jackie.
So a little defense in this inning. Quincy has first 2 outs.
Oh, a line drive.
Now, why was she safe at first?
The first baseman popped her leg off first base. Okay, and she'll get the ball, and when she throws, she was safe, but then if it was close, she would have been safe anyway because the first baseman lifted her foot.
Very good. Okay, now the batter, that was Grace that was just hitting, and now we're going to have Layla.
There are 2 outs.
Layla's her sister plays, and they dressed alike. We didn't check their cleats, though, did we?
No. At least they have different helmets. In case you missed it, Gracie, the runner at first, stole 2 about a pitch ago.
Hold on and miss. Well, Quincy's throwing the ball at the plate.
Mm-hmm. And she is one of the faster pitchers.
1 and 2, and there's strike 3.
Yes, and as you can see on her visor, she's also a Nova player.
Okay, so we've completed 3. The score is 4-4.
KMVT 15 is your community media center. We are here to provide hands-on training, equipment, and resources to you to express your voice over many distribution platforms. So when you think of KMVT 15, remember we have a full production facility, production truck, and an award-winning staff here to support your needs.
You always made sure I brushed my teeth.
You told me that smart was cool.
You always told me to dream big.
To all of those parents who took the time to make raising their children their most important job, we'd like to say,
thank you.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart, thanks, Mom and Dad.
This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Here we go with the top of the 4th inning. We're at Stevenson Park in Mountain View, also known as the campus of Therakoff Elementary School.
And as you can see, never mind, you can't really see right now, but currently they're back to their starting pitcher.
The next batter will be Alicia.
Alicia. And Alicia has been playing MVLA girls softball for 7 years. Her favorite positions are pitcher, second base, and first base. Softball has been her first love, but she is also a cheerleader. Yes, a cheerleader, LOL, and she is really good at it. She also enjoyed playing for her school's volleyball team this year. Career highlights this season would be her catch as pitcher. It was a face-saving catch. She has also had her best season pitching and has really grown to love it. During her Nova season, she made countless outs to help her team to regionals in Arizona, a memorable trip.
Here's another look. You can see she just smacks the ball out to the outfield.
And also,
played on a hop.
And also, Alicia made the 12U Nova B team this summer, and it will be her 5th consecutive Nova season. Well, that was a nice mouthful of Alicia.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That was a long one. That's why I let you read it, because I get tired. Batting now is Sophie.
Back to the lefty. She pulls back the bunt. Oh, and she just gets a piece of it, trying to bunt.
She fouled it off. What's the rule about when you're trying to bunt and the pitch is a little high? How do you decide if you should bunt it or not?
Well, if you hold it at the top of, well, what I do is I hold it at the top of my shoulders, and if it's over where the bat is, I don't go for it. So.
What do you think the coach is telling her now?
He might be telling her what she did wrong when she was bunting.
Trying to encourage her, huh?
Yes.
Get that bunt down.
She's usually a really good bunter. He has her bunt a lot because she's a good bunter.
She swung right through that pitch.
I think she was a little bit late there.
2 balls and 2 strikes with the runner at first and nobody out.
There you go. Good eye. Good
She
eye.
takes the 3rd ball.
Get back in the box, though.
Her favorite positions are catcher and first base. She joined the league last spring, moving here from Germany and had never played before.
Way to protect.
So if you girls at home were thinking I've never played, you could know that almost a third of the girls came out here to play for the first time. So it's pretty common. And
No,
she
you were reading Lizzie's.
I thought this was Liz. Oh,
This
I
is
did
Sophie.
it again. This is Sophie. Sorry. I got great help here.
Another foul. She's battling this pitcher.
So poor Sophie's had to play with Coach Mark for the last 3 seasons. She's been hitting machine. She started off putting down some great bunts to smacking the ball and advancing runners. Let's see if that happens here. Oh, swings through it. So she's improved so much since the beginning of this season. She's also won the most improved for this season.
Well, now we can read Lizzie's
Now we can read
blurb.
Lizzie. So Lizzie, this is the guy. Oh, okay.
Now this is Lizzie, yes. Oh, yeah, right. You found her. You found her. Right there.
Oh, there you go. So I was telling you that when I was reading before that Lizzie's actually from Germany, and she played for the Nova fall ball team. She likes that the league offers so many opportunities to play softball year-round. She bunts foul. Lizzie is a strong catcher behind the plate and made great plays this season. Personally, she also enjoys playing soccer, hanging with her friends, and relaxing after a big day with her family and her dog and her cat. Pitch is a bit low and the runner's going.
Now the runner's now Alicia is at second base.
Think she'll try to bunt again?
I kind of lost track of how many. Nope.
She had 2 strikes. That's why.
Yeah.
So Jaden will now be the batter.
Well, Simi's blurb said that she has had many strikeouts, and as you can see, that's this game. She's creating some proof. Second baseman. Oh, and through her legs.
That brings home a run. The throw goes really high, but it doesn't go past the catcher. I thought it might. Just to tell you about Jaden, who was just up, this is her first year playing softball for MVLAGS.
It seems like this team has a lot of
Slow
first-year
roller,
players.
just finds its way through. She played only 1 season with her middle school prior to this. She enjoys playing second base and right field. And she says the league has been a great experience to her. She has made new friends, learned a lot about teamwork, and would like to continue in the coming years. Jaden has become more aggressive and has had some nice hits in the last few games of the season. Well, that was an excellent hit because what did it do? Scored the run in.
It was a nice RBI and went on. It was fast and it went under the second baseman's legs.
That's her second hit of the game. So Ellie's the batter now.
Yes.
Ellie struck out her first time.
Well, also a clue to know a batter's bunting. What helps is because Simi is a faster pitcher, so if they're bunting, they're going to stand at the front of the box. But if they're going to hit, they're going to stand at the back of the box because she's fast. So it's easy to know what they're doing when Simi's pitching.
You could have put me in bridesmaid. I could have checked. Don't judge. I'm a multitasker.
Oh, and she takes
strike three. So that ends the inning. They got 1 run. The Turtles lead
5-4.
Okay.
Going into the top of the 4th inning.
Welcome to the Day Worker Center of Mountain View, founded in 1996. Here we connect employers with workers. We take pride in our excellent service and reliable workers, and it shows. Call or drop in anytime from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Saturday. Just tell us the job and we'll find you a worker. Workers can help you move, do yard work, clean, and more. We choose a worker that has the right skills for the task. Then, we discuss a few job requirements and payment. Less than 5 minutes later, you and the worker are on your way. Easy, secure, reliable. The Day Worker Center of Mountain View. Reliable workers, ready to serve.
Mom! Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Here we go with the bottom of the 4th inning. The next batter will be Jennifer.
And the neon green mutant Ninja Turtles are putting a new catcher in, Lizzie.
And who's pitching?
It's Alicia back to their, I believe their P1.
P1 is the best pitcher on the team. You have P1s, P2, P3, P whatever. And
Yes.
but batting will be Jennifer.
Yes. And she's the daughter of Coach Mike, and Jennifer is a tough at-bat with more walks and base hits than strikeouts.
So we'll see if she can work a walk. Do you think Alicia will walk her?
I really don't think so, to be honest with you.
Well, I want you to be honest. That's important in our relationship.
Yes.
Now that we're friends, remember.
Yes. No lies allowed.
You're sorry you made that.
Oh, nice hit. And go to. Okay, and she's going to go to, because it's a bad throw, over the first baseman's head. She got a nice little single, but there was an error.
Here's another look. Gee, she stroked it, but they still had a play on her first. Throw's
But
just
there's
a bit high.
bad throw, and it was an error, so she got to second off. There she goes to second.
Now, how did she know to go to second?
Her first base coach.
That's right. Nice smash down to third. It's a bit high. It's gone over. I think it hit the KMVT van. The runner will be allowed to score. The batter gets to go to second.
I was looking at that KMVT van a few minutes ago, and it has a lot of dents in it.
Yes, my daughter put one of those dents in. You can see the throw just a bit high. It's a long throw from third base. So now the game's tied, and the batter is Jennifer.
And she takes the first pitch, and it's ball.
Jennifer's, it says here, another dependable contributor on offense. Jenny had the game-winning RBIs in 2 games this season. Swings and misses. She is fast, so when she gets on base, look for her to steal.
Yes. Oh, nice hit. Oh. And nobody was covering second on that to pick her off, or to get the double play. That's the second time the Ninja Turtles have caught a pop fly, and nobody's covering second for the double play.
That's Jackie out in right field there making that catch.
Mm-hmm.
And just had no one to throw to.
Oh, and we don't have to dodge it.
This is a foul ball right back toward us. And there's one out.
With a runner on second. Oh, and here's Nadia, who
Nadia's
hit
batting.
a line drive, or not, who hit a double, and an RBI with that double.
And that one gets through to center field. Another run will come in to score.
Number 2 is fast.
Now they can only get one more run this inning?
Yeah, I believe so.
Actually, no, it's the 4th inning, so it's unlimited. I was testing you.
It is unlimited.
So they could have 100 runs, but see, that's why you have the better pitcher comes in the 4th inning.
Yes.
Usually this didn't happen, but this team is really up there stroking the ball.
Are you sure it's 4th inning? I think it's 3rd. Oh, it is the 4th inning. Yes, my bad.
See, some things I know. I can count to 4 because I have 4 fingers.
I thought you had 5.
Oh, shoot. That was a swing and a miss.
So they have a runner at 2nd and 1 out.
Oh, things are going from bad to worse here. That was a strike 3, a drop 3rd strike. The runner continued on. The throw to 3rd went wide. So that's the 3rd run of the inning for the Predators.
Except it's the 4th inning. So she swings and misses.
It's drop 3rd
strike. But Lizzie decides to throw it to 3rd to try to get that runner stealing 3. But when it got past the 3rd baseman, so that runner at 3 came home.
So we go to the top of the order, and now it's Rachel.
Oh, that was me. I was rubbing against my shirt.
Okay. There's a liner up the middle. Does she score from 3rd?
No, he's not going to send her.
Okay, well, the Predators have gone nuts hitting this inning. They seem to like the faster pitching, huh?
Yes, it seems that way. As my coach tells me, there's no defense for a walk. There's defense for a hit, though.
Catcher Bluff's throwing to 2nd, trying to see if she can get that runner from 3rd to come off the base. Simi is now the batter. She flew out her first time up and grounded out her 2nd time.
Oh, and it's another grounded out to 1st. Now they have 2 outs with the score 5-7 Predators in the lead.
They scored another run on that ground ball to 1st.
So she was out, but she got an RBI.
The next batter is Irene.
That's what I thought, but then Nora posted.
Oh, I remember to check her cleats this time.
That's right.
They do have the same cleats. Hi.
Hi. Oh, you meant the pitch. Here comes the runner stealing on a delayed steal.
And she was safe. I love delayed steals. They're my favorite.
Tell me about a delayed steal. What happens?
So what you do is you take a really big lead. So as you can see, she took a large lead, and then she waits until they throw it back to the pitcher, and she goes.
So the element of surprise.
Yes.
So that's 5 runs in the inning. Balls, 2 strikes to Irene with nobody on base.
Ooh. Now she has a full count with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, popped it up. Oh, and he gets past the left fielder. Oh, but she decides to stay at first. This has been a great inning for the Purple Predators.
And we look at it again. You see she just smacks one into left field. In case you're wondering, in the background back there, there's all those kids. That's the 6U level playing games today. The runner steals 2nd.
This has been a really good offense inning for the Purple Predators. Is this their cleanup hitter?
This is number 4 hitter.
Yes, so it is their cleanup hitter.
And that would be Grace. Grace has gotten 2 singles in this game.
Really well hit singles. She has 2 strikes by swinging at one in the dirt and watching one go by. And it's foul ball.
So Grace has been an offensive threat all year, and you see she just drives one to the center field. You see if that runner's going to come in and score. There was interference at third. I'm not sure if the umpire saw it, but the third baseman was in the way.
Oh, and they lucked out. I don't think they did catch it.
You can see when they get to third, there's a line drive
there's
up
a
the
hit.
middle. The runner at third. Now watch when she goes to round, the third baseman's there, and she has to weave around her. But she had to continue. The interference would only be apply if she came to home plate and she was tagged out. The umpire would have to make a decision if that interference was enough that caused her to be delinquent getting to the plate.
And I think that that's what the coach just questioned, but I don't think it was a big enough interference to affect the call.
Well, she has to continue. And there's a
Yeah.
pop-up, but it looks like, oh, it's going to hit. She comes in anyway right there. The throw comes in. I was going to tell you about Grace, who hit that ball.
Currently on second base.
She only had 1 strikeout. She finds a way to get on base. And typically she gets a hit with runners in scoring position. Grace led the team with 17 RBIs, including 1 game she had 6. Goodness, they continue to hit, but that's handled. There's a throw out at first.
By the pitcher.
So there's 3 outs.
Okay, here's the replay. It was a nice throw.
Okay, we'll be back in a moment.
Training is about more than muscle. It's about inner strength. So I push myself. That's why I serve in the United States Coast Guard. I train with the best, a team that shares my drive and commitment. We collect intelligence, guard our shores against drug smugglers, and keep our waterways safe, because our nation expects more.
If you expect more, maybe you were born ready. Find out at gocoastguard.com.
KMVT 15 has a community message board that runs daily, providing information to the community about upcoming events. We also provide tools to nonprofits to create dynamic video messaging quickly with an online system. KMVT 15 is your community resource, connecting communities through media.
Para mí, entrenar es más que ejercitar el cuerpo, es aumentar mi fuerza interior. Por eso presto servicio en la Guardia Costera de los Estados Unidos. Entreno con los mejores, un equipo que comparte mi empuje y mi compromiso. Prestamos servicio de inteligencia, protegemos nuestras costas de los narcotraficantes y aseguramos las vías navegables, porque la nación espera más de nosotros.
Si tú también quieres más, quizás hayas nacido para la Guardia Costera. Visita gocoastguard.com.
Excuse me, here at the top of the 5th inning. Sorry about that. There's 2 buttons I have to push, and that makes it hard. There's just 1 button. I think I could handle it. Well, the Predators went crazy that inning, scoring 6 runs. They're leading 10-5. And the Turtles are going to have trouble trying to come back against Simi, you think?
It's possible for them to come back. It will be challenging, but I think they're very capable of playing.
Okay. KMVT thanks our sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, for bringing you this season of sports coverage. Choose your PAMF doctor today. And this game is brought to you live with the help from our friends at TVU.
Got this, Quincy!
And the leadoff hitter for this inning is Quincy, and this is Quincy's 5th year playing softball. Her favorite positions are pitcher, shortstop, and first base. Quincy's career highlights are winning the 2013 NorCal Championship with Nova White and qualifying for the California State Championship in San Diego. She also played in the 10U championship game last year with the Golden Panthers. Quincy does not like it when she gets mixed up on TV with her sister Kelsey, who is also playing softball at the 14U League.
Well, you wouldn't want to be confused with your sister. That's never a good thing.
No, we'll do our best.
But the two sets of twins we have in this game who are dressing alike and wearing the same cleats.
And they're even backward, got their jerseys mixed up.
They don't seem to have that problem.
Well, I actually think her sister Kelsey is scorekeeping for the Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right over there. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's 2-1. Quincy, who was pitching for the Turtles. Swing up. There's 2 strikes.
That's 3rd strike, yeah. At least she struck out swinging. It's better than striking out watching. Oh, and here's one of those twins with the mixed up jersey. She takes the first pitch and it's a ball. Two balls, no strikes.
So this is Lily though. Wait a minute, who is that? I can't see your number.
Well, but remember they're wearing each other's jerseys.
I know, that's what's making it difficult. I was going to transpose then.
Who's batting first? I think it's, yes, it is Lily.
Okay.
But instead of being number 2, she's number 3 today.
Well, that's nice. At least they were consecutive numbers.
Yes. She has 2 strikes. This is usually when Simi would throw her changeup or her screwball.
Yeah, I think the director for this program was a screwball, so I think he can relate to this. So now we know that this is Izzy going to bat. Here's another look at that strikeout. You know what's nice is when they do swing at pitches.
Yeah, I don't like watching them. They called that foul.
Why was it foul?
I think it touched her bat twice.
Actually, it bounced off her leg and went into fair territory. She was in the batter's box, so she's not out for doing that. This is Izzy, not Lizzie, right? Is that how it's supposed to sound?
Yes, Izzy. Noel.
Noel, that's a Christmas thing. Foul ball with 2 strikes. It turns out to be strike 3. So there's 3 strikeouts in the inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back in a moment.
KMVT 15 Silicon Valley Media is a nonprofit community media and television station that has been serving the community since 1982. Each year, KMVT trains hundreds of adults and youth in video production, claymation, field production, and digital literacy. In 2012, we launched a $500,000 Go Digital Capital campaign to begin upgrading our analog equipment to digital. This would allow us to stay current with the technologies that folks utilize in their everyday lives. We want to thank the City of Los Altos, Cupertino, and our volunteers for supporting our digital campaign. In doing so, last year we raised over $125,000, which allowed us to begin crucial upgrades to our studio. Our first upgrades began with a brand new control room and a digital switcher. The digital switcher allows us to provide green screen opportunities, live interactive productions utilizing Google Hangouts and Skype, and to stream live to YouTube and Ustream. The monies raised also allowed us to put the same switcher into our production truck that allows us to provide full coverage of local sports with a 3-camera replay system. Our other large investment was a full digital playback system. The system allows producers to submit digital files from home, We can run the channel for a full 24 hours. We also are streaming on peg.tv through Roku. This offers our producers a much wider distribution platform to a much larger audience. All of this has been made possible in the last year with your donations. As our campaign continues, we need to upgrade the rest of our equipment to high definition. The next purchases will be cameras, lights, and audio gear. Please support KMVT 15 in raising its next round of funding to complete its Go Digital Capital campaign. Thank you again to our supporters for understanding the importance of these upgrades. By investing in KMVT 15, you are enabling us to provide low-cost training, new technologies, and a community voice. Again, we thank you for your support. Donate today.
Here we go with the bottom of the 5th inning. The Predators will be batting, and they're ahead.
Their leadoff hitter this inning is Taylor Brandenburg, and she's Coach K's pick for Rookie of the Year. Having never played softball before, Taylor started off slowly, but she finished the season with a .320 batting average, 6 RBIs, and 10 stolen bases. Taylor has been a solid fielder, making outstanding plays at second and third base throughout the season. She is one of the players that we've seen run really fast.
And who's pitching for the Turtles?
It's still Alicia. Ooh, nice hit. Can she make it? And she does. It was a little bit bobbled out there by the right fielder.
Another look, she smacked that ball. Mishandled out in the field, but she's so fast. She seems like the second half of the baseline, she's faster than she was the first half.
Yes.
There's one right to us.
Yes. You could tell Coach is having her steal because she was already like 3/4 of the way there when he called foul ball.
Jennifer's the batter now.
She had a really nice hit last time that was caught, but she had 2 RBIs off of it, 1 or 2.
They decided not to have anybody cover second base on that one, on the steal.
Mm-hmm. She easily had that one.
Swung on and missed. Oh, I guess
Foul,
it was fouled,
foul.
yeah.
She has 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, so.
Mm-hmm.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Oh, popped it up. Caught by the pitcher.
Here's another look, so you can see that gentle pop-up. Has a lot of spin on it, so those are difficult.
Mm-hmm.
The next batter will be Nadia.
And Nadia has played nearly every position this season, but her main contributions have come while on the mound. Nadia has worked hard to improve as a pitcher all season. You can expect to see her pitch today at some point, and we already have.
Boy, it's like deja vu.
Yes. Talk so much we can barely talk.
Well, the runner is safe at first, and on the play, the throw, the runner from second went on to third. She waited until the play was made. She didn't want to get tagged out. There's another look. I think she could have let it go foul. I think it was going to head that way. It was getting closer. But
Yeah, that probably could have been foul. If she let it go, the Nadia would probably still be batting, and there won't be a runner at first or third. Oh, nice foul ball. Pretty close to that truck.
It's a nice foul ball because it's not coming at us, right?
Yeah.
That's in there. Okay. The batter is Maramezi. She's the last batter in the order.
Mm-hmm. She takes a called strike.
She walked her first time, and then she struck out, but it was a dropped third strike, so she reached.
Yes, she did make it on base, and I believe she even ended up coming home. Oh, and she hits it to the first baseman, who's going to tag her. And Nadia is out at the plate.
There's a double play, actually. Watch the ground ball, and she'll make the tag. See if she keeps her hands together when she makes the tag, because she came out really quickly. She makes it. The first runner scores, and now the second runner's coming. The first runner almost gets in the way.
Yeah,
and there's
she's
the tag out.
That's 3 outs.
So we finished 5 with the Turtles ahead, with the Predators ahead 11-5.
It's the last inning. The Turtles, most likely their last at bat, so they need to
score 6.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, I find it extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients. That's why we've been with PAN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
KMVT 15 provides an array of professional media services for businesses. Our video services include ribbon cuttings, grand openings, promotional, training, corporate culture, testimonial, and much more. By hiring our professional staff, you are helping to support our mission to provide resources and educational opportunities to the community. Give us a call today.
We have a job to do out here today.
To be a winning team, you have to work like a winning team.
My team depends on me.
And my team is 50,000 strong. Looks like a lot of work's going into this.
This is what it feels like to be part of a team.
A winning team.
The Action Team.
Action Team. Get in on the action at actionteam.org. Are you in?
Here we are with the 6th inning, and I want to tell you that this game is brought to you with the help from our presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, a Sutter Health affiliate. Choose your PANF doctor today. And KMVT Sports would like to thank TVU for helping us provide live coverage of MVLAGS softball.
Unless the Turtles score 6 runs at their at-bat, the Purple Predators win.
So the first batter
is one of those twins with...
Yes, this is Rose. She takes strike 1. Ball.
1-1 the count.
We have a few girls we haven't told you about, so we may race through some of those here, even though they're not at bat. One would be Kate. Kate's favorite position is shortstop and catcher. Her career highlight play would be she turned an unassisted double play. She threw to second for a triple play. It says here that's an ESPN highlight, but I think it should be a KMVT highlight if it happened here. Kate is also one of our catchers. She made some awesome plays behind the plate. So here's Rose, and she smacks the ball towards second, and it gets through. And she makes it. Now this is a very good pitcher, and she was the last girl in the lineup. So it shows you how successful they can be in this league. Here's another look. You can see the ball just smashed out to center field.
In fact, the girl we just talked about, Kate, she's actually batting right now.
And she takes a strike. So the Turtles need some base runners.
6 to tie, 7 to win. parents look for the Neon Green Ninja Turtles head coach, Mark, to get desperate and send his runners.
He's taking out his color things to tell the batter what to do.
I love those color things. It makes me laugh every time.
I always think he's painting his house. That's what I always tell him.
Should I paint it blue or neon pink?
So plays are anybody at second? Ooh, just barely beat her to get the out. Here's another look. As you can see, Kate hits the ball to shortstop. Nobody's covering second, so she takes off on her own and gets there. Okay, this is Jackie batting. She hits a little fly ball back to the pitcher. Jackie's favorite position is third base. I'm not eating nachos, so I can read this. This is her second year in girls softball. Her dad is the assistant coach. Jackie plays on the girls middle school team, and she can put down an amazing bunt 9 out of 10 times. But she didn't that time. She hit a low fly ball.
Back to my nachos. I think this is one of the best snack shacks around.
Okay, this batter is
Maggie.
This is Maggie.
And Maggie. Maggie has been playing softball for 8 years. Career highlight this season, she had an amazing line drive catch in left field and tagged the runner out at second to get an unassisted double play. Maggie has a younger sister who plays softball for MVLA girls softball and an older brother who plays baseball. Maggie is also a competitive swimmer. This is her first time playing in the championship game, and she is excited.
Foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes.
As it has been for a few pitches now. Oh, will it get past the shortstop? Oh, but nobody was covering second, so she was at second easily.
That was like deja vu all over again.
And I just watched the Purple's team coach stick up his hands and look kind of angrily at the second baseman.
Here's another look.
Here's a replay.
You can see the ball going out, but there's nobody covering.
Right.
And there's a strike. This batter's Alicia. I got it right finally, make it closer.
Alicia. You're getting there. You're getting there.
Good thing I don't make a living speaking. You know?
Nice hit.
Well, it's the best hit of the game. It goes possibly out to the fence and through the fence. So she's going to get a double.
A ground rule double. It's because it went. It's only a ground rule double because it went under the fence, not over.
Here's another look. She rips this ball. She almost did herself a disfavor by hitting it so far.
Yeah. Because maybe if it not gone past the fence, she probably could have gotten a triple.
So let's see. We have 2 runs in, 1 run in with that. Okay, now there's runners on second and third.
If anybody was expected to hit it to the fence, it would probably be her and Rachel from the Purple Predators.
So here's Sophie.
Foul.
Fouls went off into the snack bar, I think. So the Turtles need some runners.
Oh, and she just managed to hold her back.
Well, the umpire's asking the base umpire if he saw a strike. It's hard when you're in shortstop position to see that. First and third, it's easier to see.
Yes.
But he says it was not a strike, so the count's 1-1. There's two down. Sophie's up to bring those runners home. The ball's wide.
Sophie, back up your stance a bit, baby.
So parent is telling her to back up her stance. Baby, I like that. 3 balls, 1 strike, baby. I love it.
Maybe we should start calling her that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no. I don't think it'll work. It won't sound that professional.
Ooh, ball 4. So the bases are loaded.
With Lizzie up.
The Turtles have hope.
With 1 out. Oh, 2
With 2 outs.
2 outs. This is like the worst circumstance to be in batter with bases loaded, down by 6 runs, 2 outs.
5. They're only down 5.
Oh, 5 now. Yeah, that's okay.
It makes it much better with only 5, right?
Yeah, it's still just nerve-wracking knowing that if you hit it, you'll win. If you don't, you won't. So.
Ooh. We got no balls and 2 strikes to Lizzie.
Here it is.
Hey, strike 3. That's the end of the game. The Predators have dominated. Not really.
It was a close game until, it's a close game until about, it was a close game until about 2 innings ago.
That's when the Predators went crazy off the P1 for the Turtles. Here's the last pitch. You can see it right down the middle. She took it.
That is Simi's screwball, I believe, actually. Confuses the batters, as you saw. But Alicia was the only one to hit it to the fence, and I feel like I should recognize her for that.
That was an excellent hit.
She
We
really
can see
got
the
a
game.
hold
After the game, the girls will meet at home plate and shake hands. And if you watch, there will be smiles on even the losing team.
Yes.
They're not really happy yet, but by the time they're done going through the line, they usually come back with smiles.
There's about
Okay, well, we enjoyed bringing this telecast to you. Again, my name is Jim Leonard.
And I'm Kelly Nolte.
And I hope you enjoyed watching KMVT's broadcast of the Mountain View Los Altos Girls Softball 12 and Under Championship game. Thank you.